2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elijah Ethan. Happy birthday to you. All right, blow your candle out.
Blow your candle out.
Blow your candle out. Blow.
Gotta blow, Ethan.
Blow.
Blow, boy.
Blow. Ethan was born June 14, 2013, and was delivered by emergency C-section due to a lack of oxygen. My brother noticed, he was in the room, he noticed I started talking funny, so he called the nurse. We pulled up a blanket or whatever, the nurse noticed. I told her that I felt like there was something there, thought maybe it was the baby, and I couldn't feel it, but really what it was the sac that the baby was in, and I had delivered that first with the cord without the baby in it. So like it had ruptured, and the cord was completely white.
One of the things is that they were saying that he would have delays, that he may have cerebral palsy, that he also wouldn't be able to walk, wouldn't be able to really talk and communicate. So that was some of the complications that they said he would have as far as with the way that he was born.
Oh, no, hey, it's time to go night. Good night, Ethan.
Come on, good big boy. Yeah, big boy. Big boy. Come on, come on.
Like that. Yep.
EOE is basically a rare condition where white blood cells attack the esophagus. So it's triggered by certain foods or drinks that the body is saying, no, 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 this is not okay. There's not normally white blood cells in your esophagus, which presents the problem. And then it can like close it up. In an allergic attack, it could close the throat up completely to where you can't swallow or anything. Of course, if you can't swallow, you can't breathe. So it is very serious.
Ethan getting his first taste of chicken.
What are you eating?
Lollipop.
Lollipop?
The major lifestyle changes that took place after the diagnosis of the EOE for Ethan was, one, his diet. We had to change what we brought into the house. He's allergic to all the 8 major food groups without meat being included. He's not allergic to meat. So we did have to switch up how we cooked, everything, to make sure that he wasn't going to have an allergic reaction to the things that were around him.
When he first started off, he had to go to a feeding clinic. He used to have to go once a week to introduce new foods, different textures, and see how he would adapt and how he would eat the foods. In the beginning, it was very difficult. We had to bribe him with fruit snacks and everything, basically to get him to eat his food. But now he's actually eating different types of foods with different textures. It's still difficult when it comes to the meats, but he's at least eating certain meats, and he's eating different types of textures and different types of foods. So the last time that we went to go see his actual EOE doctor, one of the things that they are concerned about is that because he's not able to eat certain foods, him getting enough protein, the vitamin D that he needs because he can't really drink the milk. So they actually try to introduce a new milk, which is like a pea milk, which will give him a little bit more nutrients and protein that he'll need for his body. The other thing is they want to try to get him to eat more meats because of the protein. So I try to introduce that whenever he wants it.
Yeah, I'll eat noodle sauce.
What you eat?
Noodle sauce.
So Ethan, what's your favorite food in the whole wide world?
Candy.
Oh my God.
What else? What's your favorite food? You can eat it every day.
Pizza.
Good.
Yeah, pizza's good. Pizza.
Some of Ethan's triumphs from birth to now would be that he is running. He has full range of motion in all of his limbs.
I always look at him and I just get so motivated. At the end of the day, that little boy has been through so much, and because he doesn't even know what he's been through, all he does is he just keeps going.
Too fast, I can't keep up.
And for me being his father, that's what makes me so proud. It makes me go every day because he walks.
You're a pro now.
He may walk down the steps, turning his leg, but regardless of the fact, he still does it. And he's just so aware of everything that's just going on in his surroundings, no matter if it's good, bad, or whatever. And that's like the biggest thing for me is just his triumphs of just keep going. I mean, as my mom says and Kia grandmother said, and as so many people said, they call him the miracle baby. That's his nickname. So that's the truth about it. He is a miracle. He's here for a reason.